I hope we're all having a mighty fine morning, afternoon, evening, wherever we may be. Because I'm once again not right of mind. My brain is absolutely still not working, as it is usually not. Firstly, thank you, Fandes, for joining the Cashin Out pack. Enjoy your emotes. I was kind of memeing around. I didn't expect anyone to actually do it, but thank you. As for how I'm doing besides my scrambled brain, my power, so this stream was like a bit late because my power went out. I'm hoping, like, I don't know why the power went out. Just all of a sudden, breaker flipped. So I'm hoping there's like no fault with the wiring or electricity in my place. And if it does go out again, hopefully it's easy to restore. I can just get back to doing it again. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll figure it out if the power goes out again. But I'm hoping it doesn't. Momoy auto count. It could be one of the. I don't know what a Momoy auto count would look like. Is Ibuki? I'm assuming you're saying Ibuki there. Is Ibuki Vigu? Yeah, she's not a gacha character. She's definitely going to be part of my core set of units here to handle Chokmah. There's definitely a Ibuki and a Chokmah joke somewhere in there, but I'm not smart enough to make it. But it's the thought that counts, right? There's a joke about always saying the N-word. There's just lots of jokes in there somewhere. I just don't have the brain power to be making any right now. Not witty enough to kind of nail it on the spot. It's kind of something that has to cook at the back of my head for like weeks. And then you know, in the shower you're like, oh, I could have made that, you know, that kind of thing, right? But yeah, I don't have anything prepared, so I think we should just go into it. Kind of nothing else to say besides just play the game, right? And I don't know what to expect today. This is gonna be kind of probably more difficult than blue. Tomo in the core? No way. Hello, is my game loading? I didn't DC, did I? Alright now. I'm gonna hit a test in chat just to make sure my internet didn't explode. Alright, okay, well. Sure. Okay. Arona was just having a moment there. Or maybe, I don't know if that was my internet. It's not my internet, I didn't drop anything. Alright, so 2450 should be very easy. Oh, hold up. I was taking thumbnail. Okay. It should be fairly easy for Thingy-majiggy. 24 and 50. I just don't know how far I'll get after that. I'm just gonna bring in my blue team for a moment and then just change the strike it. Oh. Do I need a healer? I do need it. Alright, so I'll keep Kohori in there and then we can run. Oh god. Oh god, I don't want to use the twin. It's probably a Maki moment too. Who else goes here? I guess an Ibuki. Do I even have room for Ibuki? Was Ibuki in my blue solution? The PJ Maki sprite? I have... Oh, the sprite? Yes, I have seen the sprite. It's really cute. But we've already got Camp Maki, you know? I don't think they're going to give us... Oh, actually, you know what? They might actually give us PJ Maki in 6 months. Unless they give us PJ Chihiro first and not Maki. I do have Ibuki. The side window, the only thing like that comes to mind with that side window thing is there's a fan art out there of pushing the button, you know, from the side. It's kind of funny. Cute and funny, they might say. I'm having a moment here. Well, who goes here again? I need Ibuki. Why the twins gotta suck? Who knows, man. I don't even think this is gonna work. Oh wait, no, I have Saya! What am I doing? Hold up. This is looking a little slightly better. But still kind of cursed. The twins in rat. I maybe up to 50. I don't know for anything past that. Like a Sari borrow would be really big for me. No, sorry, a Marina borrow would be really big. But I really also want to borrow your. Hello, do we not have Hioris? Oh shit. Wait, why don't we have any Hiyori? Wait, hold on. I think my club's trolling. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I saw Hiyori. Wait, do I not have Martin added? Ooh, what's Paijo doing? Hello? Hold on. I'm gonna check my PJ Noah and no dot. How? Huh? I mean, PJ Noah does a lot of damage. I don't think she does that much damage. You're better off actually just using Kyori if you're gonna do that. Like, what the heck? Oh, no. Wait, what am I? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Hello? I'm pretty sure I have Martin added, and Martin has a UE40 at least. Okay, I guess I don't. Why don't I have Martin? Oh, anyone in chat got a Hiyori for me? I didn't think I'd have no Hiyori. That was something I was not expecting today. Well, for now, let's just go ahead and do this, because this shouldn't be. This shouldn't be very hard. It might be, but it shouldn't be. How do I position these guys? I have too many attackers. I'm pretty sure Ibuki cannot reach everybody, but we're just going to have to deal. Whoever has Yuneri Foresight on the Hiyori banner, but Hiyori, he's funny Miku. He's Miku with boobies. Hello. Where are my Hiyori enjoyers? Hello. Okay, so Ibuki I think actually does reach it. No. I mean, I can do this. Why do I have a tank? Hello. Wait a second, I'm trolling. I'm leaving. Doesn't matter. It's low tier. It's low floor. This guy's dead anyway. Just put the thing. Not even gonna use cover. It's fine. You're ignoring mechanics. There. Well, Hiyori is good at crit modding, but Yuneri is also good at crit modding. No? I don't even know what to do here. I'm gonna pull. Asking me a question. So we get free flame stacks fine on floor 24, who the funk. But I'm kind of worried about. Oh fuck! I want to see how much Husky crits for. Oh wait, hold up. I want to die. Okay. I want to see how much Husky crits for. Wait, what? No, she didn't even crit. Sad. Well, that's 24. Let's see if we can do 50. Should be easy as well. I just don't know what's happening. But... Is the game sound? I think game sound. Hi James. Also hi Van. Message earlier. All right. So now 49 should be easy. Should be. I can probably do it with the same team, but do I have any borrows to make this easier? I could borrow Mika for now, just to get it done with. I only have, wait, I don't even have a Marina. Hold up, hello? No way, got a 3-star Marina. I swear to God, there was at least like 2 people on my friends list that had them. Like, did they turn it off for some reason? Did they like change their borrows? What the heck? I definitely had some. Like, I checked yesterday and they were there. I think they're trolling me. I mean, that was 3-star though. Whatever. In that case, let us. Like, how come these molders, these freaking top 1 players, don't have Fiori or Marina? Like, hello, Mr. Paijo, what are you doing? Literally competing for top 5 without your Marina and Fiori. Mr. Iru, what are you doing? Hello, guys. I've got literal top 10 players in my friends list, and then none of them have Marina or Hiyori. Hello. Hello. Whatever. I'll try this again with these girls and see how it goes. We here. Fraud watch, exactly. Freestyle Mario, I think so as well. I think for 74, Freestyle Mario can probably work. But like, if I'm to borrow someone, I want to borrow the best possible, you know? Like you know, what? If I'm going to go as far as to borrow Marina, I want to have some room to actually like use other things on top of that to help out. That should fix it. That does not fix it. I'll pull Midori closer. No headdress Kaiko either. I mean, this is a final restriction release is a different borrow menu, right? So it makes sense, kind of. Surely there are Mika borrows. Actually, there are no Mika borrows. I saw 1 Mika borrow. Like, everybody has them set to like Total Assault probably. No one's moving them to Theme and Jiggy. To final restriction release. You reach everyone? Yes, okay. Wait, Ibuki tank it. Wait, hold on, I'm supposed to be doing this. Oh. And this is all tankable, right? Because it's still 449. So I have no problems for now. Probably. Push me. Like, I don't have any X's to use. Okay, so it's definitely the twins are doing enough dot for now. We're gonna have to see if they do enough after. I don't even know what my damage rotation is gonna be. Can I even fit 2 Hasumis in? Probably. What do I do now? I don't think I have anything I can use. Hold up, we got wheel already. Here. I think I start preparing for. I think I just have to overflow here. Unless I don't need to. Drop it here. Okay, that's better. So I go. Hasumi should get the takoyaki here. I don't have Shrewd, which is unlucky. That's okay. One, two, three. Do I have paintball? I don't have paintball. Will you want to throw a paintball for me, please? Thank you. Hasumi's not inside Ibuki, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to fix that. Can I fix that now? Is that fixable? Hasumi doesn't even do that much. Hold up. That was like 1.7 mil. That's actually really sad. Oh no. Would Maki X actually do... that's what I'm thinking too. I think I should drop a Saya X as well. Like, Maki X might legit be better than Hasumi. I don't even know if I'm going to be running Hasumi on the higher floor. I don't think I will be. Probably not going to work. Move everybody in. Oh, Midori's dead. Goodbye, Midori. Everybody in now. It doesn't matter. It's 449. Ask me at least resist food. I think if I had proper buffs, if I had actual buffers, we could see a, you know, an 8 mil Hasumi crit. And that would be worth using. But we don't have buffers, so it's probably not gonna work out. I think the way, if the twins do enough, let's do 69. See how it goes. If the twins do enough on Mijigi dot, then we can borrow DPS. If they don't do enough dot, then we're gonna have to borrow some dot. And honestly, I think a Mary borrow might not be too bad. Yeah, 1.7 mil with no buffs. We've got Takoyaki and Ibuki, but otherwise no buffs. If we had proper buffs, that's like, you know, probably 8 mil. We don't have a tank on this team. And we can't... Because on blue, I was using Michiru to tank. And like, Michiru has a very convenient, you know, dot. But there's no convenient dot on yellow. Tank with a dot on yellow. This is so screwy. I kind of want to borrow. I think it might actually be a Meru borrow, just because Meru does good damage on top of the dot. Like Marina has a dot but no damage. I don't have any other like damage units to go on top of that anyway. You know, I'm just gonna bring this team and see how far we get. I don't have B Hoshino. Well, you see, B Hoshino is acquired via a mechanic in this game called the gacha. And there's this account might have certain restrictions when it comes to specifically, this account doesn't gacha. Go crazy and borrow Sui. Hold up. Maybe we're cooking there. You know what? That's not gonna work because my team is actually already about to die. They're actually all eating the AoE together. This is absolutely not gonna work. I also need to like cover them too. Let's see if I can move Midori up. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely not gonna work. Oh, maybe it will. That was my first flame. Oh no, it's cooked, guys. It's kind of over. This is probably not good. I have a dead roll here. This rotation sucks. The rotation sucks. I do that. Can I even get a second flame? I can't even get a second flame. I think this might be a Meriboro. I think it might be a Mary Borough. Because if I can't get a second flame, I'm not gonna push that button. The twins suck. I'm pretty sure on like in JP there was a twins clear, but that uses a Kisaki, right? Or Aqua. Or Himari. It uses a hyper buff. What do I do? Can I turn sideways to get? Oh, I can't. Can I even get a second? I can't get. I literally cannot get a second flame right now. It's so far away. Wait, hold on. Midori can proc the button. That's huge. Can't do anything about it though. This is sick. Wait for the bottle. Where is it? Let me see the bottle. Okay. It's not impossible. I think this is doable with a Boromiru. I actually think this is doable. Like I'll Boromiru and just go higher floor. I think it's doable. Well, considering I have like absolutely no buffs or debuffs, like I have one flame there and it still did something. It wasn't small. Can I do the second flame? Oh no, cancel paintball. Okay. Maybe I should just be using Maki X outside of like now, right? Yeah, I should be using Maki X, I think. That's because like she does some pretty good damage without crit. Okay. I'll figure that out when I borrow Mirror. Harpoon or Chokmah? You got the Harpoon, Groggy's Chokmah. And like when a boss is groggy, they always just completely stop what they're doing. Groggy will cancel everything that a boss is doing, no matter what. So you can use that to your advantage to cancel attacks that you don't want to deal with as well. Can I even do anything here? Can I get a second flame stack? I cannot. I might also just pop the button out. No paintball there, but okay. Like no, I think a Muriboro might actually do it there. And I didn't refresh my clearing either. So lots of things to do. And I'm surprised I'm not dying, to be honest. I had to use shield though to even make it possible. I don't need to block this anymore. Okay, yeah, it's obviously impossible now. Let's back out. I think this is a Meriboro. I'm a lame. How's it going? I'm just testing things out right now. If I borrow Meru, I think I can drop the twin. Because the twins are kind of dog. And then I can put a tank in then. Keep the Hasumi, because Hasumi still does damage. Add Neru. That's actually a good idea, yeah. We're gonna take it all the way to 74. Because Meru surely is enough top by itself. Sure. Because how much does she do? She's on a free 29% burn per tick. No, that's pretty good. That's way better than whatever 50% on twins. So that might actually work. Don't put Neru in. That's good. Why don't use Yuzu? Yuzu is not... her mood isn't great, and also... she's not gonna be better than Hasumi. Bad armor. Well, I'm not doing what's it called Thingamajig, so armor doesn't matter that much. What I should do is it. Maybe another time. No, Maki is definitely worth it for me on like the characters that are gonna get books on this account. Are probably like Maki, Aru, Motsuki, who else? Maybe Hasumi, like Tech Hasumi. And possibly Izuna. Yo, I have this. What the fuck? Got it, what? Iori, yeah, Iori. I don't have you maxed yet. Almost there. I think everything important is raised. I mean, Hasumi is gonna be strong. Because Hasumi... Oh, actually... Is Hasumi gonna be stronger? If Hasumi has Shrewd, for sure. Yuzu, I don't know. I just don't want to deal with Yuzu. He's annoying. Now, oh, the issue is I have a lot of damage. Shrewd only increases crit rate, increases crit damage too, no? The crit rate is a sub. Crit rate is when you reload, you get the sub is when you reload, you get crit rate. Shrewd is when you kill something, you reload and you get crit damage. But Shrewd will never proc. Since there's nothing to kill. Unless I use Hasumi on the button. It's like kind of fucking dumb. Because like it doesn't matter anyway, because I won't be able to rotate to Hasumi fast enough to actually use Shrewd if I use Hasumi on the button. Right, does she reach everyone? No, she doesn't. I need to put Meru in. It's not even convenient actually. So what I do is I go you. Come up here. Cruising for a bruising. Might just legit use Maki X just because you're on the way there. Yeah. Being okay, pretty good damage so far. We might actually get free flame, even at least 2 flame. That might be cool. What do I do now, though? I think I dropped it. Yeah. Oh, that's my first name. Okay. I messed up then. I should have used Neru to push the button. But that's okay. Can I... Do I just wait? I need caught. If I wait too long, then like I just lose like damage. But I actually got free flame now, which is really good. Nah, this is a slight limit. I don't have Neri basic up. That's fine though. Oh, cancel people! That's okay. Damage is actually good. Damage is actually good. That was fine. You down here. Dude. Okay, so if I go back and don't cancel skills, I think we will have a lot more damage. For now though, that will do. Oops, don't cancel that. Okay, mirror is kind of huge actually. It's just that when I'm in this situation, I have a bit of it. You can use side. I was trying to, but I think in this orientation it won't work. Like I'm trying to get it there, but it won't. It's really hard. No, I don't think it's possible with this orientation. I have to change my position somehow to make it work. I should refresh here now. I have enough flame now. I think I chill. I have enough flame. This is probably gonna be a side up. Wait for X cost. You there? Unfortunately, I had to mucky early, but it's okay. Decent damage, to be honest. But maybe not enough for this floor. I'm gonna have to see... Like, ideally, where I transition. What was transition? Like 22? I think it's vaguely possible. it is actually vaguely possible. I just need to fix my rotation a little bit. Oh, I fucked up there. Wait, no, I don't need to protect anymore. What am I doing? It is possible. I just need to optimize that, I think. Let's get everybody closer so they can all fit under one cover. Nope, that's not how you do it. GG. What if I just put it at the... No, it didn't work. Do that. Okay, it's actually kind of... It's vaguely possible. I think it's actually... Physical over Shimiko for attack debuff. I don't know if I need an attack debuff. Like, these guys aren't dying. And the reason why I'm running Shimiko is because Shimiko has more attack. For better stats. Very slightly better stat. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know if Hasumi is it. If Neru is out damaging Hasumi, there's got to be a better way. But like, I need the burst. Because I'm actually using Neru outside of Groggy, which is why she does a lot of damage. But I do need the burst. Do I even have anyone that's not Hasumi though? Like, I could try Yuzu. I could try. Oh. Oh. This might solve things, actually. I'll see. Like, is there anyone that whose X I can spam due outside of Groggy, in fact? Because that would help with the dead drop problem. My Peen is legit not a bad candidate. I can try the Iori. Because Iori, the free cost, and also Iori can push the button. Tomoe? I don't know if Tomoe would actually help. Hold up, would Tomoe help? I have to think about it. Would Tomoe help? Maybe not on this team. Oh, possibly. No, it wouldn't, because Tomoe is not gonna, because Kasumi did like 9 million damage, right? Tomoe is not gonna make up for 9 million damage. Like, nah. Like maybe a little bit of maybe some damage, but not 9 million damage. Kasumi actually did quite a lot. Yeah, it is. Floor 74, by the way. I think Pina's worth trying. If Iori doesn't work out. But I like Iori because she can push the button for one. And also like it's only 1/3 of her X goes to waste. Right? Which is really important. Load times. Guys, we have what PC client in 2 weeks, was it? On the 24th? Or 25th? I forgot. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of keen. I might do a special stream just for the PC client, even if there's nothing happening. 26th, yeah. I might stream it just because. I have to give Merry. You know what? That was good. No, it doesn't. How will you do my keybinds? Hopefully, PC client has keybinds. If not, then I guess a lot of like the molders are gonna be stuck on emulator. I think the molders are gonna be stuck on emulator if there's no like keybind. At the very least, it should have like simple buttons, like simple keybinds for using your skills. I don't expect them to let you obviously keybind pixel perfect placements on the screen, right? There's no way I don't think they will let you do that. So for like the Shirakuro molders or like the Gods molders, you're probably gonna still be using emulator. But at the very least, like the skills down here, I assume, hopefully, that we can press buttons for these, like keyboard buttons for this. If they don't, then that's a huge fail. Come on, dude. Okay. Now we do this. I should have marking on Sada. Yeah. That hurts. Kuno should be barely in range, right? No, she's not. Okay, I need to get it so that Kuno is in range of death. Going to Steam DB, mouse only has controls on the keyboard. No. No. The pause and reset. I actually never had a pause bind until I started doing, I think, Kurokage and Greg on Lunatic. I never needed it because I don't pause that often. I'm a believe it or not, I'm a zero reset gamer, you know. Outside of doing the hard stuff, I actually like I actually just don't reset. I don't even mock anymore on JP. I get my request up. Aki's not in anymore. Gotta find the spot for this. Load times, I mean, I'll still probably use this, the PC client, like, for most of my regular activities. I'll probably only use the emulator for if I really need a precise keybind for something. Keybind's third party software. I'm not exactly sure what Nexon's policy on that is. Wait, I guess click the wrong thing. Whatever, you know what? That actually works. Cool. Sure. Actually merged. Okay. Oh, I can't put that up far enough. Because I want to have Koharu. Maybe I should move the people around. Because I want Koharu to be close enough so that Kirino can catch everybody here. I guess I just have to waste it on me. Let's chill now. Please don't die. Might be an early button press because I have to. Oh, Yuri's dead. Okay, that's not it. Damage is looking good though. Kirin's aura override Ibuki's tap buff? Nope. Because it's an aura. Ibuki is basically target. Yeah, Ibuki's is targeted. Kirino's is an aura. So they're different. They're different application types that it stack. And we don't know what they're gonna do with the keyboard thing until it actually comes out. But if SteamDB, I mean, SteamDB is according to whatever the developers like put in, and sometimes they don't put shit in. So we'll have to find out if it truly is mouse only. It's gonna kind of be kind of lame. But for daily activities, it's good enough, I'd say. Like the fact that it's on PC is good enough. Like, if I put it, that's still not good. I'm gonna change my positions here. Workshop mods that change the UI. No shot. I mean, if they do, then they're setting a precedent in the entire industry. There isn't a single like gacha game that's gonna let you openly do that. But if they do, again, like setting, what the fuck, my game just crashed. Well, speaking about the PC client. Speaking about the PC client. Oh man, okay. What was he saying? Yeah, I would be like, I don't expect Nixon to give us like workshop. That's crazy. That's insane. No gacha game has ever done that. I don't expect Nixon to be the trendsetter in that front. Like Nixon has set trends before, you know, with the whole reason why gacha games exist, the whole reason why fucking loot boxes exist is because of fucking Nixon and MapleStory. But I don't think they set the kind of they don't set consumer trends like, you know, workshops for their games, right? Like, I don't think they're that kind of company. So no, what the, they need to, no, they need to cut that shit out, man. Stop. I hate clicking on that. Any more pop-ups? No? Okay. Okay, the PC client better either optimize that or get rid of that shit, because that's so annoying, man. Okay, so how do I arrange them so that it's easier to get everyone in? I think, wait, no, I think that's fine actually. I'll put Koharu. I think Koharu can save it. I might just have to waste cost on Shimiko. Wait. Just move her one over and see if it works. You can toggle it in once a day in JP. And the thing with JP is that the JP notifications are actually like in it's not a hybrid page. It's actually built into the game, right? Like the notifications in JP are actually built into the game, but on global, it's like a hybrid web page that just pops up on your screen. It's basically like a mini Internet Explorer on your screen. And it's like, why? Why? Why are you gonna do that? Why can't you just use JP's system of actually literally building it into the game? Friend wanted to add customizable bars tracking bus bus. I mean, like, it's a difficult conversation because I understand why they don't want to do it, because like, look at how much, like, we barely have enough screen there. We barely have enough space on the screen as it is. I should want to put everyone. Which case is like every. Oh, look. Do that. I need Maki in my supper. Forgot. The first paintball here. The issue is. Oh, wait, that's convenient actually. Wait, but Mary's gonna eat it. It's not convenient. Now what? Mary again. Ibuki again. Paintball. Bruising for the bruising. You wanna chill? I can't chill. I do need to do this one more time. Then I just wait a little bit. Oh, I don't have enough cost. I need to fix my rotation so that I have enough cost for it. Because the issue I have right now is if I use Shimiko on it, I'm gonna have a little bit of cost. Can I Kirino over? Mary's actually kind of eating it. Oh no, she moved back. That's okay then. I have weakness on? Yeah. Why are you, what? Yuri, I don't want you to be up there. Yuri, I don't want you to be up there. What do I do? I have to pull her back down. That's gonna be really cursed. How did she move all the way? What? Why? Huh? Wait, Yuri's did it. Wait, why are you how are you sliding all the way up there? Okay, what do I do now? This is really cursed. Let's see. I guess I just heal Yuri. Good. Chimiku goes here. Kuro go. And I have no paintball. I can wait though. Just now. You know what? Yuri can tank. We're good. We've got the help of a shielder and a Koharu, so we should be fine. I do really want to do something about this fucking. How about I bring Koharu? Yeah. It'll work. Not really. Like if I do this, I might be able to fix it. No, I can't so much it there. The legendary Iori tank. Fine. Work. This is kind of bad. I can wait now, right? I'll go free flame. I'll go free flame. But I can actually just Iori first now. I can wait for the button, like right now. And just insta pop it as soon as I see it up. Go up. Button, please. Alright. So now it's. Do I have paintball? I don't have paintball. It should be up to. Fuck. I don't care. Paintball. This. Iori just creeps up, man. Oh, I did Naruto early. That's pretty bad. Okay, I don't have enough damage. I think this is a not floor 74 moment. I'm gonna take it down to 69. I really don't like how Yuri's up there. It's fine, I guess. I don't have. Yeah, dude. Try using. Oh, true. I did try using. I forgot about that one. Can I get everybody nice and tight? I pull these. Can't get everybody nice and tight. It's actually really close though. Like we're almost there. It's actually so close. it's actually kind of close. Right. The issue with Yuzu is that like because Iori is just really convenient for. Oh, holy crap! She did less than. I just realized that I. Yeah. Okay, Iori did less. I guess Iori is not the answer, huh? But Maki ended up doing more in this rotation. Like Iori did less than Hasumi, but Maki did more. Because we have more Maki X's because of the cost. wish we had a free cost student that could help me with the button. Because I don't want to waste Neru on the button, right? That fucking sucks. And I don't want to use 5 cost Saya on the button either. Like, Yuzukin button, but then like... That's not great. Because if I use Yuzu, then I'm pretty sure Saya needs to... Kohari the button? I guess, yeah. Like... Like, I thought about that, but the reason why I didn't bring up Kohari for the button is because I'm not sure if we have the... Because in the previous runs, I needed Kohari to heal the team. But maybe we can make a way to make Kohari... Gonna have to change the rotation a bit for that to work. Since I think the Imejigi, the gauge barely hits free flame. Or we barely get free flame. Oh, the position's kinda ass. I forgot to put Meru on my starting skill. Very good, very nice. Gotta sift through the load screen again. Very hype, very exciting. Yeah, stab mode with Yuzu. Well, we don't have the crit mode with Yuzu at least. And stab mode with Yuzu is not that bad. It's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. I think it'll be okay. One, and I need to put Maki on the top. Ideally, I find a way to put Kirino down for the attack buff, but the rotation is kind of ass. So I don't know if I have room to do that. We'll find out. All right, so once again, it's like that works. Then I'll go Meru ASAP. Get people now. Sure. Wait, what if I just do... If I drop you over here, you move out of the way. Oh, I guess I just have to eat it there. Put them. Wait, no, Mirror, not yet. Buttons up soon. I don't know if I can get my thing in time. Should be able to, I think. Might need some healing. Rotation's just kind of weird. Refresh this. So annoying that I can't put Kirino in her old spot. Let's do that. Because I need Kohari there. So I'm gonna have to find a way to keep my team alive so that I can use Kohari here. I want to use Kohari to cancel this. But I mean, that has to change my rotation. Like, this is really awkward. I mean, I can't wait a little bit. Can't wait. I messed up. I don't have Neru basic up. I didn't even use it. I didn't even have time to use it here. Oh, I have to use it first before Ibuki. I'll make it. Is the damage better? 50 mil? Hold up. I need to fix my position. Well, not fix my position, but like, change, not the position, the rotation. I need the Kohori butter up ASAP. Which means, what if I just don't cast Koharu in the first minute and a half? Or if I do, I use her really early. What floor do we get up to for blue? Like 69, I'm pretty sure. $69 or $70. We didn't do 74. I remember that one. Boozing for a boozing. Oh wait, I can do it. If I drop it on Neru's head, is she gonna move? She will! Okay, this is perfect then. No, this is perfect then. This fixes my rotation. I'm pretty sure. And I can use Korho here, and then I don't need to use her again. Great. Okay, no, that fixes things. I'm gonna wait a bit. A refresh Kirino here. And then I've got the button now. Cool. And I have free flame. Perfect. I drop this now. I marry here. Do I have a paintball? I don't care about the paintball right now. Not important. Yuzu. I guess I just killed a team here. Oh, I shouldn't be using Ibuki so early, because that screws me up actually. I need changes so I use Ibuki later. So I can use 2 Yuzus, otherwise the Yuzu's not worth bringing. Oh I know, he still hits. 50 mil though? I feel like that's not better. Actually not that much better. So I need to drop you here. Why doesn't Neru have... Did I cancel Neru's buff? Mind if I can't cancel Neru's buff. I can wait now. Refresh this. Who is even getting, or is Yuzu getting Takoyaki? just drop this in the middle of nowhere. One. Two. I don't have rage. I have to do it. That's very unoptimal. Whoa. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Okay, we've got the transition. So that's the prerequisite. We have to get that transition on Groggy. So if we got that, then that's already a very good sign. The problem is, what the fuck do I do now? Do I waste cost on Shizuko, or do I just put up 2x? Can everybody... Ibuki reaches everyone here. Okay, so I don't need to waste cost on Shizuko. I guess I'll just protect everyone this way. Fuck. No, I made a mistake. I need to put Shimiko on the right side so that I can get as much as I can inside this. I guess it's just Miru and Eren in here then. Okay. So next time I'll put Shimiko on the right side. I'm gonna put Kirin on the left so we get more buffs. I didn't even get Miru inside of it. Fuck, that's annoying. Do I use Yuzu in this moment? I should eat this. Okay, since I have no one to use here, I might as well just save Mary here. No, don't cancel people! Okay, I almost screwed that up. I think I can do this. 40 seconds left? Maybe. Do I have to refresh though? Yeah, I have to refresh you. Is Kirin not good? Kirin's not gonna go down yet. Risk it for a bit longer then. Wait, this is clear. Okay. Okay. 14 seconds left. That was... I wasn't expecting to do this, to be honest. Turns out Yuzu was the answer. How did Yuzu do 17 mil? How come Hasumi does 10 mil and Yuzu does 17? Was it rotate? Did I change the rotation? I guess I got better at the rotation. I didn't expect Yuzu to be... Huh? I didn't expect Yuzu to be the answer. Yeah, I don't get how Yuzu's better. I guess, I know, I think the issue is that Hasumi doesn't have Shrewd. I think I caught it. I think I caught it correctly before. Like Hasumi needs Shrewd, I think, to outdo Yuzu. Because Yuzu doesn't have any like self buffs to rely on, just does damage, then that might be it. I think it's the Shrewd difference, Koha. Yeah. Because the key was transitioning on Groggy, and like Yuzu let me do that. I wasn't... How much damage did Yuzu do? What the fuck? That was... I'll take a look. I did just save. 75 is actually impossible? I'm pretty sure 75 is actually impossible. What do I do with blue attack type, man? We can try. But I'm pretty sure it's impossible. Nah. Nah, looking at my team that way. And like how they were already so close to death already. There's no shot. He beat Neru as well. Yeah, that's the amazing part. I didn't expect Yuzu to beat Neru. Because during Groggy, I actually managed to Neru 3 times. Double attack, yeah, double attack and Well, it's because to make up for resistances, but like my team isn't resisting shit. So, this is a surprisingly short stream. Like, what the fuck? I think also part of it is Yuzu benefits more from Takoyaki, I think. Maybe. No. But Hasumi benefits from Takoyaki too. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's just a Shrewd diff. Because Shrewd is a very strong buff. Shrewd is like 40% crit damage or something. How much was Shrewd? Shrewd 57% crit damage. Yeah, it's a lot. that is very, and like her numbers are designed around this 57%. While Yuzu is just, you know, someone said earlier, she gains when she wants. I'm gonna take a look at Yuzu's numbers because I just didn't expect her to do that much. That's crazy. I guess I underestimated her. My bad, Yuzu. Neru's charm. Yeah, Neru's on charm. But she has, you know, but her cost efficiency is really good though. Like 2 cost. I used her 3 times in 1 groggy, which is huge. I'm just gonna take a look at myself here. Not the twins, but the club leader. We're still gaming, I guess. We do still be gaming. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I want to see how much the user X is dealing. Can we? Is it even possible to see how much Neru's dealing? Not without getting it mixed up with Thingamajiggy, I guess. Oh wait, I only get to see half the run. No, because it took too long. That's okay. I should have said this 10 minutes. Wait, the last minute of the raid took 3 minutes. Okay. I should have said this 10 minutes, whatever. But in that case, we can still see how much that damage the Groggy does. Let's see. Around here. Start with the user X. $1.9 mil crit. Oh. How many flame stacks? We maxed out flame stacks. We maxed it out. So we had all 6. 1.9 mil is a lot. And we also have a basic as well. I can't see what numbers are gonna be happening here. Neru's dealing what, like? Oops, I messed it up. Lucky's dealing. I can barely see that. So the non-crits must be Meru Echo or Meru Weakness. Lucky's dealing like 20-30k per paint. Per shot. No, how does Neru do? This could be. 1.9. Yuzu has a no. Yuzu doesn't have one. If Yuzu, yo, good idea. Actually, if we give Yuzu an X skill buff for her bond gear, that'll be huge. Thanks. That'll be huge. So, guys, what do I do now? I didn't expect to end the stream in 1 hour because I definitely can't do 75. We can try 75. Why don't we try 75? I just want to take a look at this. So Neru is dealing. What is that? Like a 20k? I can't see it. That's 35k, 33k, 39k, 53k. What? That's not 53. That's 5k, 3k. Yeah, Neru is dealing like 25k per hit. So that's like a 1 million damage X. But she has like 40 hits. That's a lot. Min-maxing bosses, yeah. I mean, we have calculators, so that kind of helps. The calculator kind of helps. But I do wish I could see the numbers better. Yeah, so Neru is dealing like 20k, almost 30k, 25k, let's say, per hit in 40 hits. So that's almost a mil. The Neru's doing 1 mil each X, which is crazy. So Yuzu doing double VAT at 2 mil. That makes sense now to me. If Neru's doing 1 mil per X and Yuzu's doing 2 mil per X, 2 Yuzu X's is going to be better than 3 Neru X. Which is what is happening. I use 3 Neru X's, but I only use 2 Neru X. 2 Yuzu X. Paintball is dealing, not Paintball, but Monkey X is dealing. I can barely see those numbers. It's getting mixed up with Paintball as well. Who did 135k? Huh? This 135889? Who the fuck did that? Is that it's Yuzu auto attack. Oh, I think it's Yuzu auto attack. There's no one else that can hit that number, right? Who the fuck is hitting 135k? That must be a Yuzu auto attack. So that I think it adds up now. If Yuzu's doing that much per auto attack, that absolutely adds up. And then the basic coming out here, right? So you see this thing? You see this thing in the middle here? It's flying, and how much is that gonna hit? Is there a big number here? I don't see a big number here. No, I didn't see the big number. That should do a lot as well, but I don't see it. It's buried beneath the sauce. Of all the big crit numbers. Can we tell from the bar decreasing? Not really. Like 50k, maybe less. I don't know. It's too many numbers. You're legit glad you're building your user now. I mean, like, are we really gonna... I'm special because I have this no gacha account, but like, are we really using user? Where are we using user? That's huge. I think a lot of it is Neru. Like, this is one Neru X, 27.5 mil. This comes out, and we take it down to 23.2. So we did 4.5 million damage in a Meru and a Neru X combined. That's what? Wait, hold up. Wait, what? What? That's what? That's a lot of fuck. What? Wait, so is Neru what? Wait, that doesn't add up. 没有中国人. I can read half of it. I don't know what the first half say. I am not, or I am, I suppose, a 中国人 in blood. Personally, I don't consider myself a 中国人. I don't... Wait, does Neru actually deal... how much damage did the first Neru X deal? If this is 38.4... 38.4, and after this we do... We're on 35? We're on 35 point something? It's crazy. Oh, that's a lot of fucking damage. This one... 27.5, right? 27.5 to 23. That is 4.5 mil. Wait. So if Neru X only hits... Wait, no. Does that mean Neru is not hitting 1 mil per X? What? Because Meru is not dealing 3 mil per X. That's crazy. Meru is not dealing 3 mil per X. On top of Neru. Sorry, I can't read Chinese very well, so but thank you for coming, Mr. Chinese guy. You could be positive. That is true. We do have 100%. But the thing is, wait, can Meru weakness crit? It can't crit, can it? Oh, and also thank you for the thank you JL. Welcome to the Cashew Nut Pack. Enjoy your emotes. Hovercraft has resistance. Yeah, Meru can't crit, so I don't think he's doing 3 mil per X. What am I using for the replays? I have Nvidia Shadow Play on. Just dropping to say hi and wish you a good stream. Yeah, I mean it's basically done because I didn't expect to kill this thing in 1 hour. So like now I'm just like yapping and stalling for time. I've already cleared it. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on video. I didn't get it on a good video, so I only have the raid clip of it. That's okay. Chokmah has negative resistance. Chokmah has negative resistance, yes. Oh, that's true. I guess it does do a lot. That is true. But I didn't think, like, if Neru is dealing 1 mil, I don't think Meru would do 3 mil. I would have thought it would be the other way around, right? I would expect Neru to do 3 mil and Meru to do 1 mil from 4. Like if they combine 4.5 mil. That is a crazy number. Like 4.5 million damage from one Neru X is a really freaking crazy number. Especially because Neru is the one with the crit damage, right? We have to calculate it because maybe this 20 mil is like this 20k tick is not because of it's because of someone else. Let's go to this part. Yeah. So we got the Neru X. Oh, it's 59k per hit. What's doing the 23k then? Who's doing the 59? You guys see that 59 at the top there? Who's doing 50? If that's Neru doing 59, then it adds up. Because, yeah, it's 40 hits on Neru X. So 60 times 40 is 2.4. That adds up then, I think. I think that does add up. I'm going to look for a calculator. Yeah, we should probably calculate this in ShadowDB. But I mean, it's not that important because I obviously got the clear anyway. I just wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting in this moment here to clearing a groggy. Like, that's crazy. And this is bugged in Meru's critting on here. I don't think it is. There's no way we have that kind of bug. Because we do see some no crits. Like here. There are clearly some no crit numbers. See that? See that 1867 there? That's a non-crit. And the only thing that can't crit on this team has to be Meru. What? Meru is not doing 1.8k. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense either. Who's doing 290k? It has to be Yuzu actually. Yuzu auto is doing 290k, but didn't we see 160k just then? Man, these numbers are fucking weird. Probably a dot tick. Oh yeah, it could be a dot tick. Oh, it could be Neru. Yeah, no, it could be Meru's dot tick. You're right. It could be Saya's dot tick as well. There's too many fucking numbers. Yeah. Okay, whatever. The non-weak is Kohore? Yeah, it is. Anyway, none of this matters. We're done. Be careful of 9 blues and 1 gold. Yeah. Well, this account doesn't gacha anyway, so I don't need to be careful about that. You know what I mean? You're a little puzzled that Yuzu did so well to Kazumi. Yeah, that's my confusion. Like, I was not expecting this much from Yuzu at all, as I've been saying. But it really could just be the Shroud difference. Like, not having Shroud. Not having to need to proc Shroud. I don't know. Because I would expect Hasumi AA. Like, I would expect Hasumi AA to be as strong as Yuzu AA as well. Yuzu AA isn't that strong. Hasumi AA is. But also the basic as well. You know what is satisfying though? Like, look at the numbers here. How it follows the head. And it's all red numbers. That's actually kind of satisfying. That's kind of fun. I love watching that. And all of those numbers combined is 4.5 million damage for some reason. Oh, okay. Well, you just need to work out the map behind the data. Well, that's Chokmah. Now what? What do we do, guys? I was not expecting a 1 hour stream today. I thought at least I would have taken at least 2 hours like it did for every other final restriction release. I suppose Neru and Meru are just that strong. What stream? What floor? I just cleared 74. This is 75 now. But I cleared 74. I don't think it should be impossible for me to go any higher because I literally do not have any yellow armor students. I mean, we can try, but like, with what? Can I even borrow a mirror? I don't have any more mirrors. I only had one mirror. I'm gonna sort by yellow and see what our options are. Nah, guys, pack it up. Pack it up, we're done here. Will it be possible cycling Shiroka? No. I think even with cycling Shiroka, that's a no. Because, like, who do I drop from this line? Because if I drop anybody from this lineup, I just lose damage. What the weakness detection? I mean, I can try. I can do some funny stuff. Who's? Oh, I wish they would let me borrow another mirror, man. How come I only have one mirror? Where are all my mortars at? I have a bunch of top 10 people added on my friends list and none of them have the right borrows. Like, what the fuck? Q Mariner. You know what? Let's borrow a Q Mariner. See how far we get. But Q Mariner should be far weaker than Meru. Because Meru actually does damage in Groggy. Meru enhances this team. Like, I have Neru and Maki. Like, Meru helps so much with that. You know what? Meru should be farmable. Please. He's next turn. Just do it for early. Please. Miyu should be farmable. They're probably going to make Miyu farmable before Meru. Well, then again, Miyu is stronger than Meru. So, maybe they'll make Meru farmable. Meru will be huge for this thing. What was the total damage difference between Yuzu and Hasumi on the graph? Hasumi did 9 million total. But that's a fail, right? Hasumi did 9 million total on a fail. Yuzu did 19 million on the clear. Without Meru, Neru will be much weaker. Yeah. And also Maki too. Like, Meru just like is huge for that team. Yeah, I don't expect this to get very far. Like, this team should die on the first missile. Like, Yuzu will not survive at all. Well, it would have helped if I, you know, fucking shielded her, but yes. Yeah, Neru's not taking. No way. I do this. I have to drop 2 covers to maybe possibly keep Yuzu alive. Does she get one shot? She gets one shot. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. Use hard to base on missiles. I'm trying to think about it. The problem with that is the missiles need 9 hits. So then if we have, like, we have to block. Was it 9 hits or 11 hits? I forgot. No, it's 9 hits. So 9 hits means that we have to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Vaguely possible. The issue is I can't drop anybody from my special line. Unless I just get rid of Saya. Saya is the only unit I can get rid of here. I can't drop the shield. Or the Takoyaki. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is surely not the right answer. I might as well explore. Meru can sell a dot. Meru maybe can sell a dot. I think Meru needs Hisaki X to sell a dot on 75. Why don't I just drop Koharu for Saki Shiroko? I don't think this team has enough health to full tank without healing. Holy low time. Okay. Do this. And the missiles are at like a little bit soonish. So I'll do this now. On the guard. He's already dead! No, because Maki's too far back. I'm almost doing no damage anyway. Psyche Shiroka is farmable in JP at the moment, so soon it'll be farmable on global. She'll be in raid shop. Great assault shop for that matter. I'll just do dailies and maybe call it. I don't think there's anything else we can do, guys. I think we're done those. I don't even know. Like the next FRR is gonna be Tifaref for this account. I don't even know if this account can do Tifaref. I think Tifaref is just straight up possible. Unless Dress Saori can start a DPS. I don't think Dress Saori can start a DPS. What's about it? You cannot wear Hikari yet. And I can't have both Dress Saori and Hikari. Oh, we'll see when she comes when it comes out later. Also farmable. I don't have Tomoe max yet. You don't know where uses damage is coming from? Yeah, I don't know where uses damage is coming from either. Did you put it in the calculator? How much did what did the calculator say? Like, I legit don't understand why she's doing 19 million. It's so weird. Wait, she's getting Takoyaki too, by the way. But Hasumi also gets Takoyaki. I just wasn't expecting double the damage between Yuzu and Hasumi. That's the absolutely crazy part. Hasumi is theoretically putting ahead everywhere except on basic skill. Maybe it actually is a cost difference. Because being one cost slower, I actually struggle to... it might legit be the cost difference. Because it does mean I get 2 extra cost per rotation. Per groggy rotation. Hasumi, I can use Hasumi 5 cost twice in one groggy. But the issue is 2... Wait, but that only explains the difference between the rest of the team's damage, not Hasumi and Yuzu's. I don't know. Because Yuzu being 1 cost lower means I can use a third Neru X, which is what pushed me over. Basic skill is around 2.5 million damage. Stacks came in faster. The stacks did in fact come in faster. That is actually true. But Hasumi and Yuzu doesn't play a part in that. Because I don't use Hasumi nor Yuzu it. Maybe I just got better at rotating it. Crit damage rate says, yeah, but we've But according to the calculator, like at the end of the day, Hasumi should be pulling ahead. I just don't really understand it. Yuzu crit more AA. I mean, the basic difference could also be like a lot. Like 2.5 million per basic is a lot of damage. And also, right? And also, I think for the final phase also kind of matters. Maybe use a crit in the final phase once or twice as well. Because with Hasumi, I actually straight up fail. Hasumi, I don't get to the second phase. I mean, I do get to the second phase, but I have 30 seconds left. Which is not enough time to kill it. And that's kind of a big deal. So maybe that damage difference is almost purely in phase 2 as well. How's the final phase affect the damage again? So it's no longer guaranteed crit, it's just regular crit stats. But the difference is, of course, like the fact that I can even get to phase 2 with the Yuzu team and non-Hasumi team means that Yuzu has, you know, a whole minute more time to actually do damage. And since it's regular crit stats, I can just like pray for Yuzu crit. You know? Alright, do this. Okay. But yeah. Should I do JP then? I don't want to. I'll do my JP to get off stream. Hasumi is not as far ahead at the beginning. Okay, it's just that on top when you consider auto crit, she pulls ahead. Kind of weird. I don't know. Holy shit! My game crashed again. Guys, I think this is a sign to end it. Way shorter stream than normal today, but I don't think I have anything better to do. Like if my game's gonna crash like this, I think Nexus is telling me something. Oh well. I don't have anything to yap about today. Usually I do have things to yap about, but I think today is just like a kind of whatever day. What's next? What's next week, guys? What's on global next week? Hoverboat? What's on JP next week? Nothing's on JP next week. JP is dead week next week. The week after on JP is gonna be the new Total Assault. In 2 weeks we'll have Total Assault. For JP. And hopefully we run a different boss, not a rerun. So we can have a new lunatic to do. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what. Do I have anything to do for Walkabout? Wait, was it a Total Assault Walkabout? It was. I guess I can try no gacha yellow Walkabout. Because I cleared my Walkabout clears on yellow, right? My only Walkabout clears on yellow. I think I can clear it no gacha. I don't know. No, not yellow. I'm on red. So I've cleared it on red. I don't know if I can do it on yellow. We can find out. I want to see. You know what? We're gonna take this time to check how close we were with that. And I'll go to my own channel. How close? Because like I did the yellow or red. No, what did I do for red? Where was it? How long ago was it? Was it over here? Because red is fairly easy when you consider that I have Bairi and Musuki. And like Dina is also pretty strong, right? I don't know if I can do the same thing with Mika. Unless I mold the shit out of Hiyori. That might not be a bad idea. Yellow P2 should be as easy, if not easier. I'm not sure. Because the thing with red is that, like, we have a lot of reds. And what really enabled... Wait, did I one-pound this? I near one-pound. So for me to be able to clear Wakamo's swimsuit, I have to either make Mika or Hiyori work. Yellow has Maki Narupina. Yeah, they do, but that's just one team. And red is also pretty strong, you know. Like, you know, red has Izumi, Shiroko, Serika. I wish Miyu was farmable. Who am I red yellows? Oh, who am I yellows in general? Because, like, besides Pina, Maki, Neru, right? I don't really see it working out that well. Like, Utaha will do some damage. Unless I just start throwing red teams. You know who else is yellow? Tomoe. I don't like that. Like, Hino was also kind of huge here as well. Yeah, I had to resort to blues by the end of this. It's like super rough. And like I ran out of healing, so I had to kill the missiles with Miyu. I don't know, I think yellow will be hard. I think yellow will be much harder than red. I wish I need, since we have 4 weakness detection students now, I just hope at least one of them becomes farmable. If we could get one farmable weakness detection, this account will be... I think the game in general will feel a bit better. Because those units are strong units. Open up my game again just to check my roster again. Oh. Because when it comes to... Fuck, stop! When it comes to... Have I been finding Urchin? Oh, fuck. I have been, but I've been slacking. I've been slacking. No, I think it's over there. Because if I had Urchin, then I think for sure I could do it. Maybe. Well, not for sure, but I think it would definitely help a lot. I've been slacking because I haven't been logging on. 25 or 30. Oopsies! No, I think that would have definitely been a key piece. I've been slacking really hard. Logging on is a pain in the ass, please understand. Okay, so let me filter a bit. Just yellow died. Good doing insane and get gold, yeah. I have iron air, but that's not gonna be that helpful. Yeah, my only valid damage dealers, it's actually only Maki, Utaha, Neru, Hina. Like, cause compared to red has so much auto attackers. Yellow surprisingly has just none of that. Just Maki carries all of it. Yeah, I don't think it's it. Bro's too busy grinding forever. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Speaking of my lunatic graph for Greg is also like a month overdue. I've actually finished it. I just keep forgetting to post it. I'll post it tomorrow morning, I think. My time tomorrow morning. The infograph I usually do for the first occurrences or raids. Yeah, they'll be tomorrow morning. Yeah, yellow's kind of screwed. Gonna forget again. Nah. I'll set myself an alarm, and when an alarm pops off, I'll post it. You see what I mean? Post it on stream. I mean, I guess I can. I can do that. In fact, I can share it now, so you can we can talk about it. If we want to have a yap session, we can talk about it. I don't mind. I'm just gonna try. Let's see. Hey on, this is the wrong thing. Oh, I forgot to save it. Hold on, let me save these first. It's not that I forgot to save it. It's that like I haven't saved them as PNGs yet. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna open up my editor so I can save. Save as. Greg indoor lit. Here. Doing things off screen. I messed up. Okay, and then last one. All right. Now let me just bring this up on screen. What am I looking at? I'm looking at. I have to. Okay. Okay. So. This is the Lunatic Gregorius report. The 1.25 billion damage, HP. A lot of HP. But surprisingly, it was actually kind of balanced. Oh, it was balanced if you had the entire roster, which is a crazy thing to say, I understand. But in terms of like actually playing the boss, under these like ideal conditions, like it's not the reason why I say it feels balanced for having the entire roster is that Gregorius in Torment, when it came out, if you owned Overwrite Students, it was a 1 pound clear. And like a 1 pound clear on the highest difficulty on debut is it's not a good experience. It means that and if you didn't do the 1 pound clear, you were pretty much completely fucking screwed. The reason why a 4 pound clear is more balanced is the fact that firstly a 4 pound, like it's actually possible to make 4 teams now, right? Right, when Gregorius first came out, it was literally impossible to make more than 1.5 teams, but now it's actually viable to make 4 teams. And also the damage distribution between teams wasn't as extremely one-sided, right? It's not like one team was dealing 1 billion damage. Maybe one team. I think the best team did like 700 or 800 mil. But on the first day, we didn't even discover that. On the first day, the best team did like 600 mil, maybe even 500. And then the other teams did like 300, 200, 200, right? So it was a fairly balanced experience. As time went on, I think you could say that it became like things got a bit more optimized and like the actual students used got narrowed down, right? The last day, student usage on the last day is very different compared to student usage on the first day. Because on the first day, you actually got a very wide variety of like clears and solutions. Towards the last day, people start copying each other. Oh, that's pretty optimal. Let's do that instead. And then the solutions start narrowing down into like what the data starts representing like a bit more of a it's the same. My vocabulary is not working. Anyway, I think some of this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Murray is once again at the top. Yeah, that's completely unsurprising. I think Murray's been involved in every single tournament so far. Not tournament, Lunatic so far. I expect this to continue. Right, I expect Mari to continue showing homogeneous. Yes, that one. But back to Mari though, I expect Mari to continue showing up. So she was pivotal, or she was core in Gebra. She was very vital, almost basically core to Kurokage. She was even used in Wakamo. She wasn't core in Wakamo, but she was used in speedruns of Wakamo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mari was used in Wakamo speedrun. Like the most optimal team used Mari in Wakamo. And now for Greg, she's no doubt also absolutely. And I expect her to continue this for a while. I'm expecting her in Goz. I'm expecting her in Hod. I'm expecting her in Peroro. I'm even expecting her in Kaiten. I'm probably... maybe... Shirakuro is like a... She might not be 99%, but I think for Shirakuro, maybe like a 50%. Right? I can totally see her in Shirakuro. She's absolutely going to be in Hieronymus, like no doubt about that. And I think... Bina, probably not. Kesed maybe like a 70%. I don't like, honestly, yeah, it's easy to list the raids that Murray won't show up in. I think the only raid where Murray is actually unusable is probably Bina. I think Murray is just gonna be that strong. Murray is gonna be our Yuka for, like, Yuka had the same kind of presence for Torment. And Nodoka had the same presence for Insane. Like, Ons Nodoka had the same presence for Insane. And I think Koharu had the same presence for Extreme. Right? When the bosses are at the hardest, it's always going to be some kind of extremely powerful, like, tank healer shielder unit that's going to show up in every single raid. So, Coconut 2. I don't think Coconut actually showed up in every single Torment. It was Yuka that was that. Coconut was kind of like 50-50. Track Yuka, sorry, Chuka. Oh, Tuka for Americans. I'm a bit of a tuna chiller, so I say Chuka. But yeah. Yeah. So Extreme had Koharu, show up in every raid. Insane had Nodoka. Torment had Yuka. And now Lunatic is having Murray in every raid. So I'm expecting this to continue. I don't doubt it at all. Saki is also unsurprising. The fact that every single person had Saki, actually. I think the two people who didn't have Saki borrowed Saki. 7 people. Well, some people went double Saki. I don't understand that. I don't understand double Saki. But I think everybody that cleared had Saki. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring up an Excel on the side. I'm not gonna share my screen for the Excel just in case it has personal information, since it might have my email on it. I logged into my email. But I'm gonna open this up on the side so I can give some references of the numbers. Greg, yeah. So wait, wrong sheet. Okay, so every single person. Like, can I sort this by total clears? Small. So every single person had Mari, Saki, Nagisa, Sakurako, Mine, and Minori. Right. So if you were missing Mari, you borrowed it. So the one person missing Mari borrowed it. The like 2 or 3 people missing Saki borrowed her. People didn't borrow Boshino. So you can't. So there are clears. I think there's like how much? What percent is that? 0.5%. 0.5% looks like 4. So 4 people cleared without Boshino at all, which is kind of interesting. Nagisa as well. I think everybody that didn't have Nagisa borrowed Nagisa. I think it was unclearable without Nagisa. Yeah, it was unclearable without Nagisa. So that's not surprising. Sakurako was also unclearable without Sakurako. So everybody that missed Sakurako borrowed Sakurako as well. So this is like 6 people, 5 people. Hibiki was not part of the 100%. Interesting. So 6 people cleared without Hibiki. Oh, okay. Which raid is this one? This is Greg. I haven't released this yet, which is why I'm talking about it on the stream. I was supposed to release this last month. I actually finished it 1 month ago, but I just kept forgetting to post it. so since I finished Chokmah early, I'm just talking about it now. But yeah, so 6 people cleared without Hibiki, which is crazy. I don't know what those clears look like. I think we might be able to open up Midokuni's site to check. Let's do that. Let's look it up. Midokuni.com/raid. I'll bring it up in just a minute. So, last day. How's Minori so low? Okay, so this is people who own the character. This list is people who own the character. And Minori is this low because only 68% of people own Minori. But everybody cleared with her. 0 people cleared without Minori in the run. So everybody that didn't have her borrowed her. So it is doable with a Minori borrow if you don't have Minori. The issue is, if you're going to borrow Minori, you have to have all of the students above. Or all the students above Mina. Probably including Mina. 1 person cleared without Mina. So, but going back to here, I do want to see the no Hibiki clear, because that's very interesting. Because Hibiki was part of a very strong team that did 400 million damage. And 400 million damage is a lot of fucking damage. So exclude. Rank 174. Wait, hold up. That's a record clear. Okay, so they did the double Minori strat. Okay, that's believable. Why are they? Okay, I see. Because then if they have 2 Minoris, because the Hibiki team was very strong, by the way. But this does make sense to me. Because people use Hibiki and Nagisa together for like a 400 million damage team. But this team, this first team, is probably similar output. And this second team is like 600. This third team is 600. So that adds up. That makes sense to me. Because this team here, this first team, is actually the Hibiki team. But I guess in this case, they wanted to use Minori instead of Hibiki. But yeah. Yeah, this is 1-for-1 the Hibiki team, but it's just Minori instead of Hibiki. Yeah, they had the same idea. But just for some reason, they just didn't use Hibiki. Yeah, this is the same. They're all doing the same. They just replaced Hibiki with Minori. I guess just they don't have Hibiki raised for some reason, but they have a Yui 3-star Minori. That's crazy. This is the Hibiki team. That is absolutely the Hibiki team. The Koharu, Asuna, Mina, Sumiyako, Hibiki. That team. Okay. That's an interesting way around it. So all of them had double Minori. Every single one had double Minori. If you don't have Hibiki. Why use Himari instead of Kiki? Because the organ on Lunatic gives you an X buff. So Kisaki X is diluted. But Himari, on the other hand, counters the attack debuff, which is way more of a gain over Kisaki. So yeah. This is that's pretty. What else did people run? So Mina, 1 person cleared without Mina. Battle. Wait, hold up, that's crazy. How do you clear without Mina? I need to look that up too. Fuck. Mina. 14 minutes. No shot. Wait, what? Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Because maybe you're not expecting more than 100 mil on this team. And he used Mine Boshi. Huh? Huh? Wait, this doesn't add up. What? Wait, so this first team does. So let's say he molded the shit out of the first team and he did 800k. What day was this clear? I don't know. But let's say this. Not 800, 800 mil. This team does 800 mil. This team is not. The second team is not going to do more than 100 mil. Wait, I don't get it. Because you don't have enough debuffs on the Dina team. How many debuffs do you have here? 1, 2. Wait, Smearcore was 1, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue Organ for 5. Chirino Focus Fire. But the Focus Fire goes to a Choir minion, not to Greg. Unless they changed it so that the Chirino debuff goes to Greg. Cause the minions have the same attack as Greg, so it doesn't have to go to Greg. It usually goes to a Choir minion. Chirino AI is the same. So it should go to Greg then, right? No, not Greg. It should go to a minion, right? So he doesn't have enough debuffs on the second team. So it's not going to do. I mean, maybe there's some moments where it might. Maybe he like RNG'd it. But it's still not going to do more than 100 mil. A 2 minute, yes. Like when there's like when there is no minions on the field, then he can line that up. But that's only at 2 minutes, right? So you're not going to do more than 100 mil on this team. And this team? The third team? Maybe that's also like 150 mil. Oh, I guess it's possible. Killed minions targeted. No, knocked down minions are still targeted by your students. A minion that's knocked down is gonna still get attacked. It doesn't lose any attack either, so. I think he just molded the shit out of the first team for like 850 or 900 mil damage. It is full length, yeah. But the full length, this full length team is probably doing almost 200 mil. Maybe 250. It's not gonna do more than 300. Not with Yuzu. Oh, but then that does add up then. That can add up. No, I see it. That can add up. You just have to mold the absolute shit out of the first team. Like the first team has to do 850 or even 900. I don't think there was a 900. I think the highest it did was like 875. Do you think higher views even I do? I mean, she's good. She's just not 300 million damage good. 200 mil I can see. 300 mil is not going to happen. Because the Nagisa team barely did fucking 300 mil. The Nagisa team needed like a lot of effort to do 300 mil. I think at the end you can get it to like 425 or something. Yeah, it's a UE 30 user as well. User was better in the end. Was it? I don't remember. I don't think I saw that variation. Was this is the team? The third team is supposed to be the team with Mina on it. That's crazy. What else? Let's see. So 98.59% Asuna. 10 people cleared without Asuna. Oh, by the way, 0 people cleared without Mine. So everybody that was missing Mine here, the 98.35%, they all borrowed Mine. So that's that. But 10 people without Asuna. That's also kind of crazy, no? How do you do that? Okay. Yeah. You borrow Sakurako. Interesting take. Interesting take. This guy borrowed Mine. Okay, I can see it then. So everybody that didn't have Asuna, pretty much everybody that didn't have Asuna borrowed Sakurako. That makes sense. That makes more sense because Sakurako should be like, if you're only going to have one buff on the team, Sakurako should be better than Asuna. So it makes sense that everybody borrowed Sakurako, except for this one guy who borrowed Mine. And that makes even more sense because if you don't have Mine, well, nobody cleared without Mine. So this also makes sense. So this guy had, this was the only person who didn't have 2 Sakurakos. Holy shit. Like he had his own Minori, which is huge. Having your own Minori changes a lot of things. Oh, and he has Skana too. Okay, this makes sense then. Adds up. There are not more non-Yu Asuna players? Maybe? I mean, like, but the people who have Yu Asuna are gonna keep using her, no? So, like, the people clearing at the beginning are still gonna be the same people clearing at the end. And, like, they're all gonna have Asuna. He has Mina, bro. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I didn't see the second Mina. This guy went for 2 minutes instead of borrowing a second Sakurako. Which, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of. I think the Sakurako would... Oh, wait, but if he's not going to run Nagisa, then he needs a Racer and Sagana. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there was. But everybody at the end still used her. Even in the beginning, they still used her. I mean, you don't really think about Asuna's healing. It's just there. She's not competing for healing. She's just adding more on top. Okay. This is the no Asuna. Miyako. I think a lot of people actually borrowed Miyako. Because only... Wait, 31 people cleared without Miyako. Okay, that's doable. I'm not going to look into that one because I can see that. You just need to use like Racer or something. I assume most of them would have Racer or Pajama Yuka. Pajama Yuka is a huge unit, like a really huge unit. Very important. Just going down the list now. Then we have Haruka or Haru. Haruka drops down to 80%, but in terms of people who don't have her, 154 people didn't use Haruka. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now we start getting into secondary teams here. So these all make sense now. Narisa, Narinoris. Dina was an unpopular option, but she's still, you know, like 200 mil is 200 mil, right? So it's very... I hated using it. I really wanted to clear without it, but like, I mean, I didn't clear it because I didn't have time to do the raid. I got busy on the weekend. There's that one. Yeah, all of these make sense. Like, Pajama Yuka is really strong, but people didn't pull for her. I'm expecting something similar with Pajama Yuka as I did, or not to the same extent as Murray, but I'm expecting Pajama Yuka to have like a broad 50% usage across like a bunch of different raids. Yeah, she's totally gonna be used for every red raid at least, even Kaiten. Actually, maybe not Kaiten. But yeah, she did show up for Gebra, she showed up for Greg now, obviously, and she's obviously showing up for Hieronymus. Kaiten's like a maybe. She will maybe show up for Perro. We might see her in Hod, even though Hod has no defense. Just, you know, just as an extra tank. And we might see her... I would have really loved to have her for Kurokage. I think if I had her for Kurokage, I wouldn't have struggled at the very end. That would be nice. Pajama Kuriko will see Spirit Race. Yeah, that's true. I think Racer would still be higher because Racer has a lot of value as a self-sustaining tank. with CC. there's a few, you know, CC raids, right? There was 2 of them, Hod and Kaiten. But yeah, Saya at 50% is nice. Rager, surprisingly, oh, not surprisingly, I think 45% is pretty fair for Rager. Yeah, don't get much more off. 849 clears is a lot, by the way. Kurokage had like what, 400 something, 500 something. Gebra had 300 something, I think. Walkabout had something similar. 849 clears, I think, is the most lunatic clears so far. That's the student usage there. The borrows. Yeah, no, again, not so surprising. The most popular way to do the raid was definitely 2 Nagisas. Nagisa is just that good of a unit. Nagisa, yeah, Nagisa is like a 10 out of 10 for every single red raid. Unsurprising here. And she's also a 10 out of 10 for every single red GA. Like for every single GA, you would also consider using Nagisa. Like you use her in Bina, you would use her in Kesed, you would use her in you could use her in Hod. Maybe not to the same extent as the other raids, but could use her in Hod. People used her for Walkabout, red Walkabout. You could use her for red Perero, you could use her for red Kurokage, used her for red. Probably not red Shirokuro. And you use her in red quads. I posted a graphic, not yet. Like normally I post this like 2 weeks after the raid finishes, but I got lazy and I also forgot to post it. So I'll be posting this tomorrow. Just having a talk now about it on stream. Yeah, I'll be posting this tomorrow. On my Twitter, on Reddit, and I'll also link it on my YouTube as well. Nagi-chan, yeah, Nagisa is really good. Going down the list, so Minori is not surprising that she's that high. So the thing with Nagisa is that everybody owned Nagisa. So basically almost everyone that borrowed Nagisa, except for like 3 people, went double Nagisa. And the fact that double Nagisa consisted of 42% of the clears is like is pretty massive. Supposedly, probably, I mean, arguably Minori is more important because nobody cleared without Minori, and people who miss Minori borrow Minori. But yeah, everybody owned Nagisa. Yeah. And they just went double Nagisa. Sakurako we talked about. Most of these will be double Sakurako. And most of these will be double Mina as well. A few people went double Mina for some reason. I don't imagine the scenario where you go double Mina instead of like... Actually, nah, that makes sense to me. Because Mina has exactly 3 debuffs. Mina has 4, the others have 2. So maybe there's a situation in your team building where you need exactly 3 debuffs. That makes sense to me. And then yeah, the rest have... who the hell borrowed Racer? Who's borrowing Haruka? I guess these borrows, the Racer and Haruka borrow, is because of people who just like trying to copy exact homework and don't want to like figure out alternatives. Mina's debuff spread is good, yeah. Like exactly 3 debuffs that don't like conflict with anyone. It's really nice. I wonder if Global will have different borrow stats. Maybe Global's probably gonna look. I don't know what Global's gonna look like. Be more prepared. You have everyone else built. Yeah, you have to. That's kind of the assumption when you're looking at some of these stuff. You have to own. Like, if you're gonna borrow, like, I mean, you can tell what people's accounts look like when, like, based on what they borrow, right? If you borrow a Nagisa, that means you already own Minori, right? Because everybody that didn't have Minori borrowed Minori, of course. Like, and all of these guys, this 358 people, double Nagisa was like by far the most comfiest and easiest way to clear this raid. Nagisa's like damage is insanely good, and also that +1 debuff is just great. And people who borrowed Sakurako, I assume most of these guys would also own Minori. And maybe some of them, and we saw earlier that some of them were missing Asuna. JP and Last made a lot of progress. Yeah, I can see that. Global in general is always like takes the R&D status of JP and then takes it further. Adopts the R&D of JP and takes it further. Because that's just what happens when you have more time to do a raid. Technically, global raid starts on like day 7. Because you can just take the learnings and just keep going. Double Mina looks wrong. I think so. Ooh. I don't know if it'd be better than double Nagisa. Because Nagisa is just that good. But Mina is also pretty good. Like, I think maybe for enabling more people to clear, maybe we'll see more Mina. When it comes to the best clears though, I don't know if we're gonna beat Nagisa. I don't like, again, I don't know. I can look forward to it. I'm keen to see what happens. Next page though. Usually on I didn't even bother editing this because I was gonna post it. Usually on this page, like the idea of this page is that like what students, if you had, would save time compared to students you don't own. And the criteria is like, firstly, the average time with the student has to be higher than the average time without the student. And secondly, they can't have perfect attendance. There was no such student. So every student that had average time higher than average time without, like average time with and average time without, had basically perfect attendance. So yeah, like normally on this page, like you'd see like students with like optional students that basically just saved that much time. But I suppose in this case, there's no such thing as an optional student that saves time. Yeah, the stats get really funny. Like for example, like in Wakabe, right? You had jury and like part-time jury and part-time simure. Those were optimal students. But they were optional. But if you had them, you saved an entire team, right? But in this case, when it comes to Greg, you either had the best students or you didn't. I think there are a lot of students. Yeah, there are a lot of students who are time negative. Like the Dina team, the entire Dina team is time negative. Oh, except for Mine, because Mine is perfect. But Dina is definitely time negative. Koharu was time negative as well. Yeah, I mean we can see. The Mido has a number. Assuming this side. Oh wait, I messed it up. No, let me refresh this. I crashed it. I was supposed to click. I forgot to enable a thing. The last day. Oh, we can check this first day data as well. If you want to see that, Miro has that. Hello, loading. You know. Okay, there we go. So I wish we could sort these, but some of these aren't very useful. Yeah, mean score with. So the one person that cleared it without Mina was, like you can see here, 2 minutes and 35 seconds slower than everyone else. Which is not that bad actually. 6 people cleared without Hibiki and they were only 45 seconds slower. Or faster. Yeah, or slower, yeah. So if you had Hibiki, you're 45 seconds faster than the people without Hibiki. Which, yeah, and we saw earlier that these guys went for 2 Minori. Right? Yeah, these guys went for 2 Minoris. So the fact that everyone who went 2 Minoris was slower than people who had just used Hibiki instead, probably like is evidence that the Hibiki was just better. Yeah. Or it could be just other factors, right? Because like they probably had, I don't know. Oh, it means that you couldn't borrow a Nagisa or whatever. But that doesn't really affect that. Community's final phase. Yeah, that's fair. How do they use Noah? 23 people use Noah. What the fuck? Wait. People who use Noah were faster than average? What the fuck? No, they were slower. No, wait, what? I mean, this doesn't qualify because like 23 people is not enough to meet the minimum for me for the stats. Rig organ overcap. I should look into that. He's not. I mean, well, only 23 people use this. So rank 115. Oh, is Dina team? Interesting. What? Okay, so this makes sense. The reason why Noah was faster was because she was included in a finishing team that isn't expected to. So these guys are all, you see, they're rank 100. If these are all rank 100, except for these guys at the bottom here. At this point, these Noah guys are body throwing. But these guys here, the reason why the stats are on average faster was because it was the speedrunners who could already basically 2-pan. Yeah, 8 minutes 13 seconds. This team lasted less than 30 seconds, I'd say. Assuming that these two teams did like for 3 minutes 45 seconds, right? And the third team will be less than 30 seconds. It's got shown. Yeah, so the reason why Noah is faster is because she just showed up and speed on the teams. Not because she has actual significant contribution. Yeah, okay, this makes sense then. Like you need just enough. Her debuff lasts just long enough for Dina to do her thing. Like Noah instantly dies to Yellow Organ, but the idea here is that you use Noah X straight away. It lasts like 40 seconds, right? Yeah, Noah X lasts 40 seconds, and then what you do is just Dina, Ryo, Kisaki, Daru, and then just kill the boss. That's why the team lasts less than 30 seconds. I don't understand why the non-speedrun is running it though. It's like, these guys below rank 150, makes sense. Rank 163 even, that makes sense. 167, that's still faster than average, makes sense. But when we start getting to this guy, now this still makes sense because it's a finisher team. Okay, this one still makes sense. Like this guy was still doing like average clear. He went double Nagisa, right? This is average clear. I think this guy basically almost represents his average. And this is almost average. Still faster than average. And this still makes sense. Yeah. This guy is also faster than average. We're looking at 420s when we're looking at like negative return. Okay, this guy's doing for a this guy had a waifu clear, or not waifu clear, but like, you know, Millennium Millennium Council clear. 322. This looks like a throwaway team, kind of. He took Rageor, Hiroka, Fubuki, Shun. This is probably not lasting more than 30 seconds. And the rest of he just needed some. He was probably just setting up Groggy for Dina. So this is still above average. This is below average though. This team looks like he was copying someone and didn't nail it. That's why this one's below average. This one's way below average. This one as well looks like he was copying someone and didn't nail it. Like an injection, yeah. This one as well. Yeah, that's like the same team as before. Yeah, these are all the same teams. Like they're doing what they copied, Like these teams are all copy teams. They're trying to copy like the first guy, but it did less damage than they thought it would, right? So then they had to just use backup teams. Yeah. Okay. So that's why for some reason Noah is faster than average. Here, yeah, if you owned Arsenal, you were 25 seconds faster. Can't see it because chat's covering, but the one person who did it with Nonami was 22 seconds faster. Obviously, it's just a stat. It's probably a waifu thing. One pajama Noah clear. Yeah, so the reason why I don't include like these and those stats is because like they're extreme outliers. Like if you only have one person doing it, it's obviously like not meaningful. 26 people use Rio, but they were on average slower. No, faster. What? Yeah, they were slower. No, they were slower by 9 seconds. Is music time positive? Let's find out. Daru is time negative. Yeah, Rio. So like the usually the Dina setups would be time negative on average. Himari is time negative, right? This is a good example. Like let me just move chat. This is a good example of an optional student. Like it's basically almost split 50-50, and people with Himari were 50 seconds slower than people without Himari. And this would be exclusively the Dina team. So basically anybody that had to resort to Dina would on average be slower. Fuka as well, 50 seconds slower. Shun is also slower because she would only show up in Dina team. Hoshino as well, 1 minute 52 seconds slower. And it's also a 50-50 split here. We got 455, 394 with and without. 2 minutes slower. Music should be time positive. I mean, we'll find out when it comes to global. Miyu is time negative as well. 2 minutes. You can't see it behind chat, but this is 2 minutes. 300 with, 500 without. Dina. Okay, now we can see Dina properly. So more people use Dina than didn't. More people use Dina than didn't, but the guys who did were on average 2 minutes slower. So if you could do this without Dina, you should do this without. Shuriken was only 129 people use Shuriken. This one makes sense to me as well. 2 minutes slower with Shuriken because you only use her. Or you used her on like a tertiary team that did like 100 mil to set up Groggy for something else. Where's music? Ranger was 2 minutes 30 slower. Rumi was 3 minutes slower, unsurprising, because she would be on tertiary team. Okay, here we go. Use it. 300 people use Yuzu. Is Greg Luna? Yeah, I'm just looking at stats. Because I made this graph. I made like not this graph. This graph I made like ages ago, but I forgot to post it. So I'm just taking this opportunity to talk about it instead of and I'll post it tomorrow. If someone asked. But yeah, you see Yuzu here. 300 people use Yuzu. They were 3 minutes slower. Because Yuzu only showed up on the like tertiary team. But you might be right that now that we know better teams, like we know how to make a good proper team with her now. But the thing is that it's in place of Hibiki. So we'll have to see how that fits. Because I would wager people will be more prepared with Hibiki than they are with Yuzu. So being 3 minutes slower with Yuzu, I kind of expect this to continue. Hi Dajin. It's alongside. Was it? Oh wait, no, you're right. No, sorry, my bad. It's without Nagisa. So it's for people who don't run double Nagisa. Yeah. Wait, or do we still do double nuggies? No, we did do the bar. It will be double Sakurako or something, right? Yeah. So yeah, being able to save the Borovia is pretty big. So we might, you know what, you might be right. You might see this flip around. We might see you to be time positive on global. Racer is 3 minutes time negative. And then now we start getting into the actual useless units. Kisaki is 3 minutes negative. 3 minutes 30 negative. Reminder that Himari was 2 minutes negative. Himari was like 2 minutes slower, like 1 minute 50 slower, right? Kisaki is 3 minutes 31 slower. So that does statistically show the difference between Kisaki and Himari there. For Greg. Himari was definitely the better option. We could do it. Because I think with Himari, the Dina team could do like 300 mil. More than that. With Kisaki, the Dina team could only do like 210 or something like that. 230. Yeah, I don't think there's much more interesting one. Senna, Yuka, both 50-50 split. Senna and Yuka have like, yeah, 50-50 in terms of usage. 400 versus 400. But they're both 3 minutes slower. 3 minutes 30 slower. No one else that's interesting, I think. This one is very interesting. 700 people use Haruka out of 850, right? But it was one entire team slower. So I think this tells us that I think we can infer from that basically speedrunners could do without her, but the average person had to use her. So speedrunners who didn't need to use her were like extremely well off and like were just that much better, that much faster, that much comfier than the average person who owned Haruka. Like the average person who owned Haruka just had to like make concessions in some way or another. Team 4, yeah, Haruka will be digging into Team 3 and Team 4. But she'll still be on a proper special DPS team. Hinata, 4 minutes slower. Oops. 35. Saya as well, 4 minutes slower. Because she will show up with Haruka, basically. Yeah, no one else, I think. Was there an Akko variant of Dina? 76 people use it, apparently. Koharu was... Koharu was in the same spot. Despite Koharu being like in one of the bigger teams as well. On average, 4 minutes slower. Oh yeah, because everybody who didn't use Koharu was doing the 2-pan. Yeah. But the average person did 3-pan, right? The average player did 3-pan, 4-pan. So it's unsurprising that people who did 2-pan would obviously outclass the people who... Yeah, because Koharu would be on the 13th. That makes sense. Yeah, that's all the interesting ones, I think. Leave it at that. Double Nagisa deflating Koharu stats. Because Koharu would be on the double Nagisa team, right? Yeah. Yeah. No? Yeah. The Nagisa team was Nagisa Mino. Wait, what? No, yeah, it was Nagisa Hibiki. Team 2 is healerless. The faster version of the Team 2 was healerless. The slower version, the more average version had Koharu on it. It was like Asuna, Mina, Miyako, Koharu. That's the average. And that one still did 350 mil. the faster version without Koharu did 400 mil, but that 400 mil was enough to actually kill the boss, which is why it was different. As you can see here, yeah, the most popular team had Koharu in it. So this is the team I'm talking about: Asuna, Koharu, Mina, Miyako, Hibiki, Nagisa. This is the team that did 350 mil. Yeah, which is what the stats are measuring. Yeah, you're right. It is a good team. And it works out so nicely. And it's surprisingly like not moldy. It is precise though. It is horrifically precise. So if you're gonna try copy this, I recommend that you actually understand the mechanics. Because if you don't understand the mechanics and try to copy this, you're absolutely going to not get it like every single time. There are some like it's not just like a timing thing. Like sometimes I mean, it is a timing thing. You could technically copy it to the timestamp, but but if you don't know what cues you're looking out for, it's going to be so much harder to copy. You go for the Hibiki Mizu one instead. We'll have to see, because this one also has the most videos. If there's not enough videos of Hibiki Mizu, Global probably won't copy it because they don't know it exists. Possibly. This one was also popular. This one did like 600 mil. Yeah, the Haruka one did 600 mil because this was the quote-unquote weaker version of the Minori team. Because the best possible team for Minori was this one, the Nagisa Minori. This one did 850 mil. Nagisa Minori. Haruka Minori did like 600 mil. The spare Nagisa, yeah, spare Nagisa. Because if you have a spare Nagisa, that's the 2-pon, right? You have a spare Nagisa and you have a 2-pon. Because you just run this team for 850, which wasn't that hard. I think on average you get 800, even 750, right? And then this team on average, if you have a second Nagisa, you do 350, and then you're basically almost done. You just need like a shield or something and finish it off, right? That's what made it easy. This is the non-healer version of the other team. So this is the team that did 400 mil. More than 400 mil compared to this team who capped out at like 380. Last team? Yeah. This is a setup team for Dino. This team does like 120 mil at most. And it was a very popular team, by the way. It was a very, very popular team. If you didn't have Yuka here, you'd use like Racer. Or you'd like... Basically, Saya and Muzu were relegated to some form of tank healer debuff. And you only expect to do 100 something mil. Provided in first... Yeah, this was probably like super common in the first half. Some combination of Saya and Muzu. I mean here, these are the actual numbers here. So plotting the clear times on frequency by frequency. You can tell where this you can tell where the popular strats are, right? So this is the 2-pun clear. 130-ish people had the similar fast 2-pun. Then the second spike is at 1030, which is a 2.5 pun. So everybody that failed the 2-pun had a Dina team to clean up. So this will be the 1030, I think, ish, around there. Or just a weaker third team to do that. This is the 12-minute mark, so this is exactly three teams. And interesting enough, even though there's a spike at 12 minutes, there's no spike at 16 minutes. That's what's interesting to me, because well, it also makes sense because you can clear in exactly 6 free teams, but there weren't many solutions for clearing in exactly 4 teams. If you hit your 4th team, this makes 2 minutes 30 on your 4th team, because your 4th team will probably be the Dina team, Yeah, 1430, yeah. So the fourth team will be the 1430 spike. And every team after that is you're not looking at full time. Rick doesn't go full performance. Oh, you're right, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But that's only like 15 seconds, like at most 15 seconds off the end. So in 4 teams, 15 seconds, that's 1 minute. So there should still be a spike at like 15-ish or something. Or actually 1430 even makes sense. Yeah. Average team count 3.6. That lines up with 1430. It was 3.6 teams. With the median being 4. Let's see the 19 clear. 9 teams is surprisingly lower than I thought it would be. Yeah, 9 teams is surprisingly lower than I thought. Let's look it up. What's the limit? A limit for what? There's no team limit if that's what you're asking. You can use as many teams as you want. Or as you can, rather. Can I just go to here? 6 teams, 7 teams. Is last place 9 teams? Last place is 9 teams. 24 minutes, 50 seconds. Impressive. This guy actually has the near meta setups. This guy went Minori Saya? What are you cooking? Wait, what? We should not have taken 9 teams. Wait, what? We should not have taken 9 teams. You're gonna show it with 1 hour clear? That's technically impossible because the clear time includes is only in game time, but the ticket time is real time. So it's actually it is possible actually because your game time is faster than your real time because of 3x speed. But you have to basically like never load. Like you have to have like perfect load time to actually hit 1 minute. Actually hit 1 hour. Yeah, 24 minutes inside Greg is impressive. But I don't think, like looking at this guy's units, I don't think it had to have happened. I think he must have messed up somewhere, right? Because these... Surely that's a waste of a Minori. Because this team, the second team, he's using this... This is the Muzu Saya team, but he's just using Minori instead. But like, that's kind of a waste of a Minori. Because you could do so much more with Minori. He has the teams to do better with Minori. Well, he should. He should. Yeah, this is 19. How did you not attempt it? I just had no time. I mean, I attempted it in the weekday before, but then on the weekend I didn't have time. I did what I could, but yeah, I ran out of time. Oh. Use that twice. 22 minutes. Well, so last place was a whole 2 minutes 50 seconds slower than second last place, which is saying a lot. The second Minori was an enduring puzzle. Honestly, if I was this person, I would borrow a second Nagisa. Cause doing less damage. If you do this, if you do the fast like the 800 mil team with a 2-star Minori, let's say that gets you 700 mil instead of 800 mil, right? Like a second Nagisa would easily make up for that, right? And then you do run second Nagisa on this team and you're done. You're not gonna use 9 teams. You add the units? Yeah, mostly. Because he uses it on the Haruka team, but the Haruka team does 600 mil instead of 800. Not even 600 mil. I think on the worst case it does like 530. Only on like a pure crit scenario it does 600. So he could have done like a 700 mil team with the Minori Nagisa. At least 700 mil. An early clear vanilla full of Atom. Oh, that could be true as well, yeah. I said as someone that like did the like as someone that did the second slowest Kesa team, yeah, I understand. But I was missing key units for Kessid, so for Torment. I had to make up for it in like weird ways. Whereas these guys don't need to make up for anything. They actually have all the units. Maybe we look earlier. Wait, isn't this a different raid if it's 10 days before? Is this going to show me anything? I think this is wrong. I think the date here is wrong. But we are seeing the 2-part here. I think the date must be wrong. Because this is before the raid even started, I think. Or is it the second last day? If they rerun Kurokage, they're not going to, surely. This doesn't look different. Like 10 people were Arsenal still. Oh, it is very different. So here, this might be the second last day. When did this raid start? Maybe, I mean, maybe this is date of collection. The 12th might be like a week after. The 6th maybe is the second last day. So what if I look at 2? 50 clears on day 1. Okay. No, this makes sense actually. This is 50 clears on day 1. So here, if we look at analytics on day 1, we're looking at 1 person with Himari. Interesting. Yeah. They were much slower on day 1. We're looking at 15 minutes on day 1 average. We're looking at 4.36 teams on average on day 1. Mean team 15 minutes. So on day 7, not day 1, or more like day 4, or day 3, because that's when Lunatic starts. Day 3 compared to day 7, 15 minutes. And then we take it down to 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes average, or around 12 minutes average by the last day. But you can see the teams are very different on this day here. We're running the Haruka Minori at top. This guy's running Minori. We already discovered Minori Nagisa at this point. Yeah, we were already optimizing here. 11 minutes. 11 minutes for rank 1. And we take it down to 8 minutes for rank 1 later on. Nagisa's higher. Yeah, a lot of variation in top 10. Running Himari here. Yeah, people, the day one clearers were doing Midori Haruka. And this is where a lot of the user was as well. Like if these day 1 players never change their teams, then they will be actually slower than average by the end of the raid, which is interesting. This is slower than average by the end of the raid. The evasion diva hoping about more roster. Yeah. Yeah. And they actually changed they changed the evasion value for all difficulties, right? Not just Lunatic. So I'm hoping that sets a precedent for changes to bosses in the future. Because there are some adjustments that would be incredibly nice for other bosses. I'm hoping that sets a nice precedent for us. For the blue GA. I wonder what you'll do with that though. That will make Mutsuki like unconditionally better than Hanako, right? Because Hanako and Mutsuki were or Koharu rather. Because Koharu was better than Hanako if I remember correctly. Mutsuki was only conditionally better than Koharu. You know, that condition being that she has to fucking hit the boss. If the boss accuracy, the evasion goes down, then Mutsuki would be mostly unconditionally better than Toru. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting how top 10 on the first day of Lunatic is worse than average by the last day of Lunatic. That's just kind of like development rates go through in the span of 4 days, huh? An entire raid's worth of RNG in each X class, yeah. Because Mutsuki has like what, 4 hits? And you're doing it on 22 targets or 21 targets. Yikes. Radio and Senna, yeah. We might be actually able to pull up the... Hang on, let me do it. Let me get rid of... The Hibiki was still almost 100%. Kana was looking at 20%. Haruka was looking at almost 100% as well. And this stopped being... So, by the end, Haruka was on 80%, right? Asuna, that's expected. Miyako being 50-50 here? What was she on the... last day? Oops, wrong one. On the last day... Let me just control F. On the last day... Wait, no. Did I say Haruka? Miyako. On the last day, Miyako is looking at... very low. So people got off Miyako. Yeah. But on the first day, Miyako was almost 50-50. On the last day, Miyako was like 20%. Smiyako? I mean, Smiyako was still... No, Smiyako, you're still looking at like 90%, dude. 95% even. But she's on this chart. She's on the... She's here. Basically, everybody has Smiyako. I think only like... Yeah, she's here. 95%. Only like... Not that many people didn't use Smiyako. Yeah. But yeah, Miyako being 50-50 day one and then like being like non-existent last day is interesting. Everybody had Boshi here, but people stopped using Boshi by the end. Oh no, people still... No, I'm trolling. Yeah, everybody still use Boshi. Never mind. Of course, everybody still use Boshi. She's like so easy. He's so easy. The 50-50 Shiroko is also kind of interesting. Yeah, everybody had Rachel here. But then less than 50% of people had Rachel by the end. Akko being 50-50 is wild. Mine is 50-50 here. Rumi is also 50-50. Yeah, it makes sense to me that some of these less popular characters will be 50-50 because people with more of the roster are more likely to, you know, clear first using their extended roster. That makes sense. And then once solutions start coming out, people with less of a roster will start overtaking, and like the solutions start becoming more funneled. Right? That makes sense to me. No one else is a massive standout. Even on day one, yeah, Muzu was time negative, not surprising because of that. Yuka was almost 100%. Kisaki being 50-50, but that drops way hard because Himari becomes a better, more popular option. Racer being very popular on day one as well. But being much slower on it. Okay, yeah. Not that many students on day one. How many unique students? Oh. We can sort teams by score as well. Over here. Did the most popular team change? The most popular team definitely changed. So everybody was using Dina on day 1. 46%, or not everybody. 46% most popular team, Dina day 1. And then by the end of it, the most popular Dina team becomes like 8%. There was different variations of Dina team came out. 2%. The Minori Haruka team, half of them, 44. And it's still half by the end of the raid. I guess it was just because there was videos on it, so everybody just used it. Meanwhile, the Minori Nagisa team, 38%. People already found Minori Nagisa on the first day, but they refined it. Because Minori Nagisa first day did like 700 mil. Not 800 or 900 that they came up, that they found out later on. 46% Dina team. This is day 1. This is last day. The last day didn't have 46 or 42%. Oh. But it changed, right? We were running Ako Kisaki at the beginning. Then they changed it to Himari Fuka. But this requires a bit more investment. So that was a bit hard to do. Let's do. Me too. Dina. Yeah, but was it with Himari Kisaki? Oh. Shit, I should end the stream. Oh, I've been yapping for 2 hours. I cleared Chokmah like 2 hours ago. But yeah, there's not much else to see on the chart now. So I'll be releasing this thing tomorrow. I just talked about it today. And then yeah, I have nothing else to yap about now. What am I gonna do? I just slack off for the rest of the weekend, I guess, after posting. Nothing else going on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be on Twitch tomorrow playing WoW. We'll play it. I'll play it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, you might catch me on Twitch tomorrow if you're into that. If not, then see you guys next week for Walkabout. I'll be doing both no gacha. I'll attempt both no gacha Walkabout and also do the usual review stream for Walkabout. Game written guide. Oh fuck! Don't remind me, Fried Ghost. I forgot. Next weekend. Next weekday. Yeah, next weekday. I'm gonna play games tomorrow. Alright. See you guys. Bye.